So I'm used to people yelling shit out, and it's usually the same sort of person. But my favourite heckler of all time happened in Broken Hill. His name was Scottie, right? And he sat probably in the third row. Now, you cannot see the third row. So he was in pitch fucking darkness. Couldn't see a thing. This is where Scottie hit me with the best heckle of all time. Because it wasn't rude, it wasn't mean. There was nothing horrible about me in that heckle at all. What Scottie said, it was just a sound. He has Tourettes syndrome, okay? Absolute true story. Sitting in the third row, I walk out, tell a joke, it peters, the laughter goes to silence, and all I hear from young Scottie is, and I go, okay, something's obviously wrong. There's a young man in my crowd who's having a medical incident. And I need to address this the most appropriate way with a professional attitude as I possibly can. Listen here, cocksucker, what the fuck is wrong with you? He said, I'm sorry, man, I'm only 18, I don't really know, I've never been to a comedy show, I've got Tourette's, I can't help it. I was like, oh my God, he's disabled. Thanks for ruining the show, okay? But it didn't stop there. Every 90 seconds, like clockwork, it was ridiculous. Every time there was a silence, it was crazy. This little prick was getting more laughs than me. I'm a professional, I got through the show. And I spoke to Scottie afterwards, a lovely man. And I went up to him and I just said, hey man, great to meet you. I tell you what, with noises like that, your mum must hear when you've got a girl over. He said, no, I'm a virgin. I went, your mum must hear you have the best wanks in the world. But Scottie was a great dude. And so he had to fly back to Sydney quite early. So before he left, his best friend came over to me. And gentlemen in the room, you'll probably know this better than ladies. A man's best mate is often the biggest piece of shit that they know. No one will put more shit on you. They're horrible people. And this is exactly what Scottie's mate was like. He came straight over to me and he said, listen, mate, I've got to tell you something about Scottie's disability. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah. He said, mate, the way it sort of works is when Scottie hears something that he knows he's not supposed to say, that's all he can say for 24 hours. And I just said, thank you. Thank you so much. Because my mind works quick, ladies and gentlemen. Scottie has Tourette's syndrome. He says things he can't control. He has to fly home in the morning. If I say a word now, he'll have to say it on that flight. So I made a beeline for Scottie. I went straight over and I said, wait, mate, I got to shake your hand one more time. I shook his hand and whispered into his ear, Allahu Akbar. Because that's all I wanted to see on the Channel 7 News the next day was shaky iPhone footage with Scottie just randomly standing up going, Allahu Akbar.